Greetings, brothers and sisters. Venerable Grand Gamesquisitor Bartek here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video from the beginning series. This is a series where we take a look at the first 30 to 40 plus minutes of games to see if they tickle your fancy. So today on the menu we have Brotato. This is a small indie game by even smaller game studio. This is a one-man army of French developer Thomas Gervraud. Pardon me if I butchered your last name, Thomas. What is Brotato in a nutshell? Brotato is a small top-down arena shooter roguelite where you play as a potato. You have heard that right, a potato that is wielding up to 6 weapons at a time to fight off hordes of aliens. This is a game similar in its philosophy to Vampire Survivors. This is a game that I took a look at on the channel as well. You can see a link in the right upper hand corner to that video if you want to go and take a look. The main difference between Brotato and Vampire Survivors is that this game is organized into waves. Every wave lasts an increasing number of seconds and is increasing in difficulty, and by increasing in difficulty I mean increasing in difficulty. This game gets hard really fast. I've been playing this for about an hour and a half prior to recording this video, and to be honest, I have not managed to pass the 8th wave. Either it's just me, or the game is basically difficult. Okay, let's start off with taking a look at the trade selection. Oh yeah, before we start, just a side note, this game is a first public demo. You can get it on Steam. The dev is actively working on it. It's not even in pre-alpha, not pre-alpha. It's not even in early access yet. Sorry, and yeah, it's working. It's definitely working. It has its issues. It might need some more tweaking and balancing, but apart from that, the game is lots of fun. Okay, so before we rock onto the arena with a Rambo-like potato, we can choose a trait selection. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 13 and a random potato that we can choose. These are your average, your brawler, your chunky, your crazy, and so on and so on. As you can see, each one has a plus and a trait and a flaw, right? So there's a little give and take. If you decide to play as the dumb character, for example, you're going to have 150 luck, but then you're going to have to get twice as much XP to gain a level. From what I've noticed so far playing this game for an hour and a half, the Ranger is the only one that actually has 2 bonuses and has none of the drawbacks, but he's still hard to play. The most difficult to play, I found the Mage category. He's lots of fun, but he's very, very challenging. I also enjoyed the Mutant class. He gets 50 XP he needs 50% XP less to level, but then again, all the items that you buy after each round cost 50% more, and these items are crucial for your survival. If you don't manage to make enough money to buy those items, you will perish, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. Okay, so just to start off, let's start with the Ranger, because I find him easiest to play. And to start off, we can choose his starting weapon. He starts off with a pistol, but he also gets another bonus weapon to start off with. We can go for 2 pistols or a pistol and an SMG. We're going to go with the pistol. And as you can see, the first wave is only 17, or actually 20 seconds. And yeah, the character, he auto-attacks. Your job is to stay alive, first and foremost, and to collect those little green power-ups. These act as both your experience points and your currency that you can spend to upgrade your character. Yay, wave complete, level 1, and because we leveled up, as you can see top left-hand corner, we're just starting level 1. We can choose 1 out of 3 bonuses. This time it's the nose bonus that gives you 20 more luck. You can get plus 3% speed if you choose the middle, the legs upgrade, and you can get 5 max HP. I'm gonna go with the 5 max HP because this guy starts only with 10 HPs. This class starts with only 10 HPs, and they go down really fast, especially on the further levels. Big hat tip to Thomas, the developer. There are actually tooltips included in the game, so you can check what every stat does, what every bonus that you choose will do to your character. And yeah, let's go with the heart. And this is the second screen post every mission. This is where you shop. This is where you buy either items that make your experience a bit easier, or you buy additional weapons. And for this build, for this ranger build, even though I already have 2 pistols, I'm gonna go for the 3rd pistol because, as I said in the intro, these brutal lethal potatoes, they can wield up to 6 weapons at a time. So let's go. 3 pistols. This wave is already 30 seconds long. And yeah, another feature of this game that Vampire Survivors didn't have, it shows you where your enemies are going to spawn in just a second with those red X's. Very helpful. But at later, in later levels, they spawn so fast that users sometimes just run into them whilst they're spawning, and yeah, there's a big ouch because you're losing HPs really, really quick. Okay, so that's wave 2. Oh, we have some blue class upgrade. Focus. We can get 10 accuracy. We can get another 5 XP bonus to our health. And yeah, I'm gonna go with that just to make it last a little bit longer, hopefully. And again, I'm gonna go for a weapon, for a firearms, to increase my damage output. Now, don't be fooled into thinking that this little class is easy to play, because as you can see, this is only wave 3, but as you can see, we can pretty much almost stand in place and, you know, get things done. We can slay those enemies because we put out enough firepower, but in a couple of levels, this will not be enough. This will definitely not be enough, and we will have to improvise and test our fingers' agilities, because we will have to bring our top game in avoiding these pesky little aliens that just spawn out of everywhere. Okay. As you can also see in the left-hand corner under your HP meter, your level meter, you have 112. That's your currency that you can spend on buying stuff. And also, this little pouch with jewels, I think they are, you have 22. How this works is at the end of the level, all the gems that have dropped but you have not picked up, they go into here. And the way this works, when we start the next level, the first 22 gems that we pick up that drop from the monsters, from the mobs, they're going to give us a bonus. They're going to be, I think, worth twice as much as they would be regularly. So even though you can't pick up, if you don't manage to pick up all the gems by the end of the wave, it's really worth it to just kill as many monsters, because these will give you a bonus on the next round. All right, let's choose our next upgrade. We have teeth, +1 lifesteal, burning damage with the brain, and nose, 20 luck. I'm gonna go with a burning damage, and also another blue power-up that we can have, +50 crit damage. I'm gonna go for speed this time. It's counterintuitive, yeah. I think that most of you think that you should go for the blue one because it's the best, and yes, it's true, but what it comes down to is you're gonna just try to do your, if you play this game, you're gonna try to do your best just to survive the next round. You're not gonna be thinking as strategically as to what kind of bonus a specific power-up will give you in 2, 3, or 4 rounds time. Now, I would love to take the flamethrower. Unfortunately, I'm a bit short on coin. So what we're gonna do, actually, we're gonna save this money. We are not going to spend it. Also, if you don't like what you have here, what your choices are, you can spend some of the coin to re-roll these choices. And let's do that just for the sake of showing you guys how it works. We re-rolled, paying 17 coin, and we have, wow, okay. And we actually have a pistol to choose, so I will choose that pistol. Now we will have 4 pistols and 1 shotgun. Let's go. Wave 4, 50 seconds. The mobs get progressively harder. Some of them start shooting at you, some of them start charging at you, and I have an unconfirmed feeling, because this game is quite chaotic even if you play it without talking at the same time. I have a sneaking suspicion that these mobs do get a bit tougher each level that you advance. Plus, I think they do more damage. So these basic snails, these violet snails, those that I'm exterminating right now, I think in the first round they give you, in the first wave they like take away only 1 HP, and then I believe this number increases. So yeah, you got to stay on your toes. You got to move. Oh, that tree I just killed, that's a little bonus power up that appears from time to time, and it gives you little health boosts, little healing during the game, and sometimes they drop a random power up that you get to discover at the end of the wave, and you can either choose to leave it or discard it. And yeah, I'm gonna go with 15% attack speed, and because we leveled twice this round, we get to choose 2 power-ups. And let's, yeah, take plus 10 damage output. I think I'm going to, yeah, go with the acid because there's a trade-off. I will have to lose 2% of dodge, but I will get 10 more HPs, which, yes, HPs are very much wanted in this game, at least for me, because either I really suck or the game is really difficult. You have to check for yourself. Link to the game, to the demo of the game, is in the description, so if you fancy that, just click it, download it. It's like 100 megs, so it downloads in half a second, literally. And yeah, just go and try it out for yourself. Okay, double barrel shotgun, why not? So now we're fully armed. We have 4 guns, 2 shotguns, so we're Rambo. But this is wave 5. I think we should be okay during this wave, but a wave will come, probably the next one, or wave number 7, that will see my ass whooped. And all of the internet, or at least these couple of you, these couple of dozen guys of you guys that see this movie will that watch this movie, that you'll just see how wrecked I get by these innocent looking little cute aliens, snails, and whatever else these creatures are. Thomas loving the art style, digging it, really cool, very clear. I hope that you also have much more enemies planned for the future. And please balance the game in such a way that you can actually get past the 7th wave, or make an easy mode for noobs like me. Thank you, Thomas. Okay, item found. See, this is one of the random loot crates, so to say, or chests that dropped from one of the trees, and this is a pumpkin that can give you plus 20 piercing damage. You can't go above the base damage, and you can either take it or you can discard it. I think I'm going to take it, and again, we're going to level up to range damage, plus 10, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's take the blue upgrade, and we can actually afford an SMG. So, do I want an SMG or do I want 15% damage? Yeah, let's take an SMG and the injection, which will give us 15% more damage at the cost of 5 XP. I might regret this, but hey, I'm doing it for you guys. If I die, I die. If he dies, he dies. As Ivan Drago said in Rocky. Alright, let's do our best. Let's do our best to get to wave 7 at least. As you can see, the waves are getting progressively longer, and there are many more mobs spawning during a wave. And you output only so much firepower and damage, so you start to actually move in patterns so as to maximize the damage output and minimize the damage you're taking, which is kind of obvious, but it's not as easy as it looks, really. I urge you, go download this game, try it out for yourself, wishlist this, because I have a feeling that once it's complete, it might be tons of fun and addictive, just like Vampire Survivors is. But this has a totally different aesthetic. Oh, okay, we completed level wave 6. Let us take, yes, let us make, let us be quicker, let us hasten our Brotato, and let's go with plus 5 accuracy. Okay, I've got this much money. Do I want to... Yes, I will once again get the acid. It should stack my bonuses. Yes, it stacked my bonuses, my HP bonus, so you can stack these items. And do I want to change this double barrel shotgun for an SMG? I don't know. No, let's leave it. Let's get a shotgun, a little bit of crowd control. Okay, wave 7. This is it, guys. This is usually where I die. Let's see if I get lucky this time. If I get lucky for the viewers. Not likely, but yeah, I think this one's a minute long, so a minute long. This is like bullet hell, but here we go. Yeah, we're almost start. Yeah, we're about to start losing HPs because started. Yeah, see, so one clash, I lost half my health bar. One clash with the mobs. Shit. Yeah, run lost. Exactly. Wave 7. This is the unlucky one. Okay, so at the end of the run, you get some stats. You can take a look at your character, what you leveled. You can take a look at the items that you had in the weapons. Return to the main menu. Yes, go around too because this game is addictive. This time we're gonna start with a different class. So we did the ranger. I think what we're going to go with now is we're going to go with the crazy guy. Crazy guy. He gets 150 range, plus 150 range with knives, plus 20 attack speed. So he goes, he's a quick damage dealer. You start off with one knife, but you get minuses. You get negatives to dodge and accuracy, but that doesn't mean you can't have fun with him. These guys' skills have been forged in the toughest prisons of South America, shivering away at random targets, at random brotatoes. Okay, wave 1 complete. Super. We are going to take, yes, speed again, and I think that this time we're gonna take, since we have already 2 guns, so melee weapons, we're gonna go with a spear. Okay, round 2, wave 2, 30 seconds this time. The objective is not changing. Survive. Level. Rinse. Repeat. Try not to die. Try not to die. I think the biggest challenge is the time, that the increase of the time of the rounds, of the waves themselves, because as you can see, it's easy, quite easy to, it's relatively easy to survive shorter rounds, but once the clock starts ticking and there's more and more time for enemies to spawn, the screen gets flooded with mobs, and that's when shit hits the fan, basically. Okay, we're gonna take +5 to accuracy, and I think we are going to go for the taser. This is a ranged weapon, but what it does is it slows down enemies in a certain radius, and again, a bit of crowd control never hurt anyone. It also does a little bit of damage. Not really significant numbers, but you know what they say. Every little bit helps. Oh, that's what Tesco said. Bastards. It's quite fun when you have like oh yeah, I forgot to mention one more thing. Once you get certain upgrades, you can see them visually on your Brotato. So if you take, for example, sunglasses, your Brotato will start rocking them on screen. If you take some kind of poison, I think it's a poison flask that you take, you're gonna see a little spittle of poison coming down the corner of his lips. It's really cute. It's a nice little touch by the developer, and it gives the game a bit of character. The burning damage, 20 luck, 10% damage. Yes, 10% damage. Oh, 2 things that we can boost because we leveled up twice. 2 HP regeneration. The HP regeneration, it works as the tooltip says. Right now it's 0 HP. Every 5 seconds you get a HP regeneration. If I take this lungs upgrade, we're gonna get... Yeah, let's do that. See, we regenerate 2 HP every 5 seconds. What should we take now? Another spear, a mushroom, a fist. Let's go for another spear. 2 knives, 2 spears, and a taser. We can actually take the fist as well because it'll increase our damage, and if we drop anything better, we can just discard the weakest weapon. Okay, let's go with that. Look at him. He's so militant. Ah, shit, I forgot. This is the round where the shooty enemies start spawning. Oops. It's ridiculous. Loving the art style. Loving how the potato, the brotato moves, and how he looks, what he looks like with all these weapons. Ouch. Yeah. Incredibly cute game. Reminds me a bit of Binding of Isaac with the art style. You can definitely see some inspiration here, but hey, that's not a bad thing. Binding of Isaac was a pretty cool game, so take inspiration where you can get it and get inspired by the best. So, okay, wave 4 complete. Let us take, yes, melee damage +3 because we have lots of melee damage, and let's take, yes, max HP because we're still stuck at 10, and as you saw in the previous run, these suckers, they do go down quite quickly. Do I want to take damage at the cost of accuracy, or do I want to take HP regen, or wisdom? +5 damage every 5 seconds until the end of the wave, but you start off with -10 damage. I'm going to take this, and hopefully it will show on my Brotato. He should get a mustache and a beard. Did he? Yes! As you can see here, the Brotato is now wise. He's got a mustache and a beard. He is wisely dispatching enemies left and right. What wisdom, what grace, what intelligence, what dexterity. Fantastic. It's like, it reminds me a bit of Mr. Potato Head. Those of you who are old enough to remember those toys before, I think they got banned. I'm not sure in the States, but correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But yeah, this kind of looks like a renegade Mr. Potato Head, gorilla Mr. Potato Head. Ooh, random drop. Okay, let's take that. We'll see what that is at the end of the round. It's just really cute. It's really cute. Dig in the art style. And I bet you that this game is not going to get old in like 5 or 6 or 10 years because these hand-drawn, whoops, shoot, these hand-drawn characters and animations, they get old much slower than photorealistic graphics or what they claim to be in AAA titles. Okay, so we have found a warrior helmet. It will give us +2 armor, but it will take away 10% of our speed. 10% of our speed. I do not want that. I want to be as mobile as I can with this character. Gotta discard that. And Cyclops Worm. -10 accuracy. I'm not gonna take this because I already have a -15 on accuracy from some other items, so I'm gonna discard that. 2 HP regeneration, +8% to dodge. Yes, let's choose dodge. And yeah, we're going to take Baby Elephant, 25% chance to deal 1 damage to a random enemy when you pick up a material. And this should also influence the way we look. Let's reroll, see if we have anything else that drops here that is reasonable. No, I don't think I want anything else. No, our Brotato didn't change appearance at all. Yeah, these guys, they're horrible. They're, especially when in packs, because these guys, they just get up close and then they charge at you, like, really fast, and they do quite a bit of damage. So if you get caught off guard, if they surprise you when you're maneuvering or trying to outmaneuver a bigger group of enemies, yeah, just be wary. Ah, shit, 9 HPs. Is this the end? Is this round the end? We have 20 seconds to go. We might not make it to the 7th round. Shit. See, this is why I said it's really important to upgrade your HPs, because in later waves, these HPs go down real quick. And yeah, survived the 6th wave, and the 7th wave is coming up, so we're gonna die. Probably let's take a bonus to dodge. And another bonus to dodge, maybe. Ooh, I haven't seen this one before. Mastery. +5 melee damage, -2 range damage. Burning deals twice. Eyes, surgery. I don't need that because I don't really have burning, but I want mastery because it will boost our melee damage and take away our range damage. We don't really. The only ranged thing that we have is a taser, so whatever. Scared Sausage. Attacks have 25% to deal 1 burning damage per second. Now let's reroll. And do we have anything else that we could take? Do I want to go all in and I want to... Yeah, let's discard this fist and take the torch in its place. See how that goes. Okay, guys, wave 7. You know what that means. We're gonna die. But we will go down fighting. Shit. Yeah. Yikes. Yes, run lost. Run lost. Alright, let's do one more. This time, who should I take this time? Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll take the mage. I'll die really quickly, probably like the second or third round. Just to show you guys how tough he is. He has a staff that does burning damage, but it's really slow. I mean, the fire rate is really slow, and he only has 10 HP, which might not be enough to survive the first round. Okay, we've done the first wave. Superb. We can afford a torch. We didn't even level, so yeah, round 2 is probably tops what we can do with this guy. We're gonna have 2 staffs. Oh no, we have a staff and a torch. But this is gonna be our end because we'll, yeah. Again, mage, not my favorite. And yeah, let's do just one more. I like this guy. He's chunky. He's chunky, and what that means, he gets a penalty to speed and movement. He gets a minus 20% to speed, but he does get plus 30 max HP. So he starts with a grand total of 40 HP. Now you could think he's a bit tanky. He's chunky, yes, but not very tanky, because from waves 4 and up, these little critters, they do take a lot of your HP. So while the first few rounds he's gonna do good, he's gonna do well probably. Yeah, I've done a couple of runs with him, and the only way he does it, but this is RNG, right? The only way this build works is if you level and you get boosts to speed, and then if you manage to overcome this minus 20 speed penalty with boosts, then everything is fine, because you have a character with a massive 40 HP and without penalty to movement. But if you're unlucky, like I was a couple of times while playing this build before I recorded this video, yeah, if you're unlucky, if you don't get those bonuses to movements, well, you're pretty much screwed. Okay, let's what should we take? Let's probably the worst one for him is double barrel shotgun. It is a powerful weapon, but it's so slow firing that... Okay, let's take a knife. God damn it, I don't know what to take. Random? Yeah, random. Okay, we got a spear. This is, again, kind of like the shotgun. It's quite powerful, but very slow. As you see, he is just slow. He can barely outrun these first enemies. Nowhere near leveling. Not enough, yeah, not enough coin to buy anything else. So let's pray that we survive another wave and perhaps... Yikes! See? This is what I mean. Run, little Brotato. Shit, down, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, God damn it. 15 more seconds. Cardio. Nope, run lost. Let's do one more real quickly with the chubby one, because he's an interesting character. Not crazy, chunky, not chubby, sorry. And let's take... all right, let's take the taser. Slow these guys down while I try to escape. All right, concentrate on getting those power-ups. Maybe if we level, we will drop a bonus power-up to speed. We're still hoping. Yes, level up. Fantastic. Crap. Plus 10 attack speed, 1 HP regeneration, and 5 accuracy. Let's go with the attack speed. And yes, we can afford a knife. Fantastic. Let's do that. I feel sorry for this guy. You know, the chunky guy. He's like... least popular, slowest in class, first to get killed in an apocalypse. Yep, here we go. Exactly what I meant. But then he goes, if you're lucky and you get those power-ups, then he goes through a leveling montage. There should be a leveling montage because he gets buffed, he gets quick, he gets lean, and he manages to survive all the way to round 7. Plus range, plus burning damage, plus crit damage. Again, no power-ups for speed. We are royally screwed, guys. So shit, let's try that. And what can we buy? We can buy a spear. Okay, so our militant chubby Brotato is now armed with a spear, a knife, and a taser. Let's see if this suffices for wave number 3. Keep your distance, keep your distance. Yeesh. Get those crystals, level up. Yes. Okay, nice. Thank God this guy's got 40 HP. If he started off with 10 like most of the other classes, oh boy, that would be probably one of the most difficult classes to play, at least in the early game. Again, no movement speed bonus. This is not fair. I mean, this is totally fair. It's a roguelite, so range, crit. Yeah, let's go with range. Do I want to go with range? The max range at which your weapons can target enemies is increased by. It would be awesome, Thomas, if you're watching this, Thomas developer. It would be awesome if it said specifically if it increases both the melee and the ranged range, or just for the range weapons, or that would be just a little quality of life improvement. Okay, let's assume that this works for both ranged and melee. Let's take plus 25 to range. We can actually afford an SMG or a knife. What should we go with? I mean, we have 2 melee weapons. We've got 1 range. Okay, let's go with the SMG. See where that takes us. All right, chubby potato. Survive. In the voice of Robert Downey Jr. Survive. Yikes. Wave number 4, and we're still standing. I didn't mention the music before. There are only a couple of tracks, but they fit this game pretty well. I mean, they're very energetic. They're pleasant to the ear. Even after a couple of hours of playing, I'm not inclined to turn it off because it has a nice ring to it. Probably the newer versions will include more tracks. But yeah, it's a good fit. I mean, if there are more tracks that sound similar to this would be quite the fit for the game. Okay, mushroom, 2 HP regen. Let's take it. Accuracy, crit damage, armor. Again, no movement bonus. God, you're really making it difficult for me, game. Let's go for accuracy. Attack speed, I guess, and brass knuckles. Yes, brass knuckles. Blue item. It's bound to be good, right? It's blue. It's gonna make the whole. It's gonna make a world of difference. 1 minute. Wave 5. Here we go. Chubby Brotato. Uh-oh. Keep your distance, chubs. Keep your distance. Alright, 35 seconds. We can do this, guys. We can survive round 5. We can survive it. We can... I believe it. I believe we can do it. Okay, random drop. Random drop. Maybe speed increase item or something. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 15 seconds. And here's the onslaught. Okay, I think we're safe, guys. Okay, wave 5 with 5 seconds to go. And full HP bar. Aich! Oops. Oh. Almost. Baby with a beard. One bullet dealing 1 damage is fired from an enemy corpse when they die. And this should actually put a little beard on my Brotato, so you should see it in the next wave. Attack speed, damage, lifesteal. Nope. Okay, let's take plus 10 attack speed, dodge, crit chance, armor. Alright, let's go with plus armor. Hammer. Yes, please. Another blue item. And injection, which could give us more damage, 15% more damage at the cost of 5 XP. This is round 6. Nah, I'm gonna stay with my 40 HP. And yeah, there's the beard I told you about. It comes with the perk that if an enemy falls, they fire... Ah, shit. They fire a bullet, if I remember correctly, at a random enemy. Yeah. Crap. 30 more seconds. Thank God for those health power-ups that drop from the trees. Uh-oh. Yep. Wave 6. Round lost. Okay, guys, so that, in a nutshell, is Brotato. Really cool game. Give it a try. The link's in the description. If you like this little video, hit like. If you didn't, hit dislike, which is obvious. Consider subscribing, hitting notification bell below, and please comment. What games would you like to see on the channel? Give some direct feedback about the video itself in the comments, or just drop in to say hi or write anything else that you want. I'd be happy to reply to new viewers and new subscribers, and the regular subscribers as well, I guess. Yes, of course, they're my best friends, only one subscribing. Alright guys, jokes aside, thank you for watching. Links to my social media are also in the description. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you next time. Bartek out.